let's take a look at what's going on over here. Um, so anyway, hi, what's up, Twitch chat? I'm Sriram. My BBO alias is Borg Talk, and we're watching the online Collegiate Championship. This is the group stages. We watched a group stage match yesterday between Georgia Tech Navy, the third Georgia Tech team, and the Claremont colleges, which was a fusion of a few colleges which were very close to each other from SoCal. Now we're watching Georgia Tech Gold, which is the main Georgia Tech team, um, take on Washington University's main team. And this is again in the group stages. I think currently the records are that Georgia Tech Gold, in their last match, blitzed uh they blitzed University of Minnesota's third team, and on actually let's take a look at it real quick. So we know what the form is, going into this match. Looks like the match hasn't started. I'm also taking a look constantly at the match. What's the lineups? Cyrus, Richard, and Andy Santosh. Fantastic. So let's take a look at the form heading into this match. So this is a Group D match, which I'm going to scroll down to in a moment. All right. So, all right. So this is the form right now of both teams. Georgia Tech Gold. They've only played one match. They blitzed University of Minnesota Finesse, which is the third University of Minnesota team, and Washington University of St. Louis Gateway Bridge, which is the other team in this match. They blitzed University of Minnesota Finesse too. But they had a very poor result, not the best showing necessarily against University of Chicago. Granted, University of Chicago is one of the favorites going into this tournament, one of the strongest teams. So that result is not the end of the world for Washington University. They need a good result against Georgia Tech Gold if they want to keep their hopes up for a top two finish and making the knockouts in the group. And will that happen today? We're going to have to wait and see, Twitch chat. We're going to have to wait and see. And I'm really excited. Are you excited? Type 1 in the chat if you're excited. Um, and meanwhile, oh yeah, there it is. So anyway, very good. The match should be starting soon. The match was slated for a 9 p.m. Eastern start. It's 4 minutes past. I imagine that we're probably waiting for one of the players. I will message. Let's see. Richard is online. Cyrus is online. Uh, Andy is online. Santosh is online. Rohan is online. Do not know if I have any of these other people added. But maybe we're waiting on one of their players is my guess, or maybe the match is being set up. Maybe the captains are having a few words for each other, maybe going over the conditions of contest. For the conditions of contest, I don't think this match is publicly viewable. I'm going to be added as a director, so I'm going to be the only one who is going to be watching the match, and this is going to be a broadcast delay of 30 minutes ish. Like, so that's which is about. So the stream is actually going to start about 1600 seconds from now, which is, let's do some math. That is about 26 minutes from now, I think, give or take. A bit less than 26 minutes. So, I mean, a bit more than 26 minutes. And I'm really excited for this match because one, I always enjoy watching Georgia Tech Gold matches in general, but I'm also excited to see what the other teams are capable of. I've not really gotten exposed to the full exposed to all the teams that I would like to get exposed to in the collegiate scene, and also scouting, always scouting your opponents helps. Not that these people aren't in our group, but if hypothetically, let's say my team made the knockouts and one of these two teams made the knockouts, that is always going to be really interesting for me personally. But I enjoy commentating Bridge beyond that. I also enjoy watching Bridge beyond that. I hope my mic quality is good. Is my mic? It says my mic is being picked up. Everything's on, and we have streaming mode activated. Let's do it. And in the meanwhile, let's take a look at. I actually think there are two other matches which are happening today. I believe one of the University of Minnesota. I honestly don't remember which matches are happening today. Let's take a look. So Group B, I know no matches are slated for today. I'm in Group A, so I've been following that group very particularly. Today is the 30th of June, so in this group, apparently, I don't think any matches are being scheduled for today. In Group C, we have Ooh, 6 p.m. PST. This is University of Minnesota versus Crossroads, which is the second team versus the Claremont Colleges. That is going to be a big game to watch. That's going to be a fun game to watch. University of Georgia Tech, the third team, will be paying a lot of attention to that match. Their hopes may be hinging on that match. And University of Chicago is playing University of Minnesota Finesse, which is the third best team from University of Minnesota and University of Chicago. University of Chicago are probably overwhelming favorites going into that match, but upsets have happened in this tournament, and you never know when an upset might happen or how an upset might happen. In the meanwhile, I'm just gonna message Santosh and see what's up. So I'll just try to get I'll try to get an update from Santosh and see what the status is, and when takeoff might happen. We're waiting on one of their players, says Santosh. So I apologize for the delay. Oh, I've just gotten a message saying that a match is going to start right now. Perfect. All right, perfect. So I hopefully should be able to watch this match. I'm not sure if anyone else is going to be able to watch this match. That is not my concern right now. I'm here to just watch some bridge, commentate some bridge, and make this an entertaining experience for Twitch chat. And I will do my best to make sure that happens. I'm not sure what the university. I'm not done my research in this match. I've been focusing mostly on researching my group. So kibitzing match top Jake. Ah. Uh, I'm. I would also curious. I'm also curious to see what this match is. This is probably University of Minnesota versus second team versus the Claremont Colleges we alluded to earlier. But obviously, I've not been given permission to stream this match. I have not talked to either of the teams about this, so it's probably best that I avoid joining that table for now. I apologize for that. Otherwise, I would have been interested in joining that match and seeing what's going on over there. A lot of people logging in, a lot of people logging out. Santos just said starting match now, and it seems like the match hasn't started yet. Let's. I guess we wait. We wait and we wait and we wait. Um, let's see. What other matches are? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not sure how many people are watching this that are playing in the tournament that are not Georgia Tech people, but if there are any spectators right now who are watching that are playing this tournament but are not Georgia Tech players, and if you want your matches to also be on stream, feel free to message me on Discord or on BBO or like there are ways to reach me, which I'm probably sure you'll figure out. And try to reach out to me. Let me know if you want your match streamed, and I'll be glad to stream your match. Be it on delay, be it with live. Up to 30 minutes delay is what I'm willing to go to, but otherwise my internet might go even more boom, and I don't want my internet to go boom. That is the last thing I'd want. Why is the match taking so long? Oh yeah, also I should probably message them and say good luck, sportsmanship. I'll message Rohan also and tell him good luck, and then good luck. And, Cyrus messaged me saying thanks. Yeah, this tournament, I'm actually amazed that it's still happening. Like, uh, all right. So anyway, back to the So anyway, back to this. I'm actually still amazed that this is happening. I'm not sure how many people tuned in for yesterday's stream that are tuning in now, but this is a tournament which was purely organized by the players. Um, so just for reference, this usually there's a collegiate tournament which happens every summer in ABC. Oh wait, we're in by the way. But anyway, yeah, this happens. Oh, that's not what I meant to click. I will join. I cannot join the table. I cannot join the table. No. All right, so I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna stick for now at eeny meeny miny mo. Catch tiger by its tail. If it cries, let it go. Eeny meeny miny mo. I'm gonna check the other table. All right, so cool. I'm gonna sit at this table. Looks like the match has started gone underway. North has a very normal pass. I like the one diamond by East double. It's a very normal auction so far. Pass over here. I might lean towards a one spade by West. North elects to go for a one spade instead, and that has bought the auction. Very surprising action over here because East has a reopening double, and East really doesn't want to play one spade over here. So I feel like they should have competed a bit more. Maybe to two diamonds is what I would think. And Richard and Cyrus are very lucky to buy the contract for just one spade over here because I think there might have been more pressure on. I think there was potential for Washington University to apply more pressure over here. Maybe force him to two spades over here. I also think West could have chosen a bit one spade instead of passed over double. I don't think it's wrong either way. Okay, so now this is the position we're at. The lead was a club. The club lead looks very fine. That's what I would go for too. Now, as declared, Richard, he's a fantastic bridge player. How is he going to play this contract? He has, let's see, he wants to rough clubs. That is the very first thought that comes to mind when I see this hand. So he's very happy to do that. He also now knows that the ten of clubs is with West if they do standard leads, which is a very important piece of information that I believe Richard will try to remember. This might have been a slight error by East to win it with the Jack of clubs. Then again, West might not have the nine of West might. Um, I think that was a slight error. Let West win this trick. Even if West doesn't win this trick, it's whatever. They're getting a club eventually at the end of the day. So a diamond has now been played, and now he's gonna do a roughing finesse. If I had to guess, he's gonna pitch a heart. Fantastic declare play over here. The reason why he knows the ten of clubs is with West, by the way, is because East did not lead the Jack of clubs. East chose to lead a small club, which indicates bottom of something. Most players, if they play standard leads, are going to lead Jack 10 whatever. So that was good information analysis by Richard Jang over here. Now the question is, how does he play the rest of this hand? He does not know the spade split. He knows what the club split is. So he's decided to play the spades this way. Wow. I think this is a very important play to me. And now East kind of really doesn't have excellent options over here. East could choose to underlead another diamond, and that actually helps to declare a lot right now over here. Um, Fantastic actually. So now he's going to win this with the King of Hearts, and now where does he go from here? He might choose to. He'll play the King of Spades, pull another trump, and now he's just going to cross rough, I think. He's going to play the Nine of Clubs, rough that out, play a diamond, rough that out, play a heart, rough that out, and then he's going to score about 8 or 9 tricks that way. and that's gonna be I think a nice board for Team Georgia Tech Gold. Now, if I had to guess what Richard is thinking about right now, Richard is trying to. Well, he knows what the club situation is, so I guess he's trying to figure out what to do after that. I don't imagine playing a heart over here is correct because he knows where the ten of clubs is. He knows the shape of the hands basically. The only question is what's the heart situation right now. Maybe he might have come to the conclusion that with West showing the Queen of Spades, the Jack, and the King of Diamonds, maybe West does not have four hearts, but also West has four spades, so it's not as simple as that. So I imagine he's just gonna score this heart trick. No, actually, not even that either, right? So now the Queen of Spades is gonna be played, except it doesn't matter because the Queen of Diamonds is good. So that is actually really that's actually really good. Very nice. Eight tricks and spades, we take those. That might have been that is a very fan. I think that's a great result for Georgia Tech Gold over there. We don't know what the result is at the other table right now. Excuse me. East has another hand which it's favorable. There you could open it. I personally might open this because I like opening light and I'm very careful about how I handle my actions after that. I think it's also a fine pass. The red suits are very fantastic quality. Okay, so East elects to pass. Fine. What's out goes with the club. Standard auction so far. West really doesn't have a bid here. And if I had to guess, it might go a spade, and now East might get in with the double. That is not a. I'm not a fan of this one heart. It's very bottom esque in the sense that it's a seven count. It's not a good seven count. Like these are not the cards I want when I'm trying to play. Like the Queen of Spades might be wasted. The Queen of Diamonds might be useful, but you really don't want to play with King 9 8 7. Like maybe the heart suit was better quality slightly. Like make a King Jack 10, and I might be able to buy that as you know what it is. As East, I might choose to make a limit raise, whatever that might be. All right, it's good action so far. Richard might want to make a game try of sorts. It's definitely tempting. How does it go for spades? They lose two hearts and they lose two diamonds. On a diamond, on a diamond lead, they lose two diamonds. And let's see what happens after that. Three diamonds. This is a game try, and Cyrus might accept this. The problem is four spades does not make, I think, because you lose two hearts and you cannot pitch a club in time. Oh wait, actually no, hold on. You lose two hearts. Um, if Declare manages to pick up the spades, then you might be able to get one pitch. Oh, you'll actually able to pitch a diamond on a club, which would actually result in losing one diamond and two hearts. So it actually makes. Never mind. I apologize for the incorrect analysis. That being said, regardless of whether it makes or not, I think Cyrus can bid four spades over here very freely. Ace of diamonds is good support. King Queen Jack, King Fourth. It's control city. And now the onus is on Richard to get the hand correct. Does he play for the drop or does he play for the finesse? Richard, I expect fully to get this correct. If you ask me how he got this correct, the answer is I do not. If you ask me how he'll get it correct, if he gets it correct, the answer is I don't know. He just sees things that no one else should see. Now the lead over here, it's kind of tricky, but It's kind of tricky because you don't want to lead away from diamond because diamond that might give up a trick. A bell, a very aggressive hard lead. That might be the best bet, honestly. Assuming they play upside down card, upside down attitude. This four of hearts will be encouraging. We'll say, oh, that is not what you want to play. I think this just now ensures the contract gets made because no matter what, because now no matter what, it's hard now. Now defense cannot is not able to pick up two diamonds and two hearts in time because even if declare manages to lose his spade trick, it you cannot really you cannot set up two diamonds in time. So this actually gives the contract no matter what, and this does not result in over tricks though. At the end of the day, so if that's any solace for the University of Washington University, at least double dummy does not improve the score now. And we wait. The first board was apparently 6 Sims for Georgia Tech Gold. The other table, they were in 1-0 Trump and by the East, played by the East, making two tricks. Good result for Georgia Tech Gold. Good way to start the set. Richard elects to start with the Queen of Clubs. He's probably going to play the King of Spades, and then he's going to... Now, this is the worst. Richard has to think. How? How? How does he get it? How does he get that? He knew East was four hearts. East was how? Well, I guess he assumed that West had to have the Queen of Spades for him for West to have the points to make the bid that they did. Um Richard actually loses only one diamond now. Because the diamonds pitched were one too many. Um Oh, that just makes it now. North is gonna, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. And now Richard can claim making, yeah, or he's just gonna play it out because whatever. No, actually, I don't want. I'm not gonna message him. I wanted to message him no beer RIP, but I really shouldn't be interacting with the players in this match. Cyrus just asked if Nagy game tries are on in that auction. I'm not familiar with Nagy game tries. I think Cyrus tried to talk to me about it once in the past, sometime this year, and I know it is similar to bidding. I think it's similar to Kokish game tries. I think there is just a small difference. I'm not sure what the difference is. Um. All right. So pass, pass, pass. Richard did not open on third seat favorable. Call the press. He did not open with a 9 count. This is groundbreaking, ladies and gentlemen. This is groundbreaking. I have never seen Richard in my whole life pass with a 9 count favorable third seat. This is just wow. Uh does East continue? Is the question we need to ask. I am happy with letting it go. I'm not terribly excited about game with my shape. East disagrees with my analysis. West should let this go. And North is also like, yeah, if you're not spoken to now, why are you speaking now? So now, what is South lead over here? King of Spades. King of Spades would be a normal lead. Could also lead a club. I like the King of Spades lead, and Richard is probably going to encourage this in some shape or manner. Or what does Richard want actually at this point? Richard does not want a club. Richard does not want a diamond, and Richard kind of wants a spade at this point, so he kind of has to encourage over here. And maybe the Queen of Spades comes out over here. Obviously, Cyrus now needs to think about it. He knows what the situation is, probably. Unless, of course, he's trying some Chinese finesse shenanigans. So let's continue with the Queen. Richard, I assume, will overtake this. Play the Jack of Spades mainly, maybe. And see what happens over there. What else could be the play over here? I'm trying to think. I don't like the defense options for North over here. It just feels like it's making no matter what he plays. Um, and as it like, you can all play clubs yourself. I mean, you can, but that's not for that. I mean, like, it's what does East have to have their opener? Let's talk about that. So from North's perspective, he's missing the Ace King Queen of Hearts. He's missing the King of Diamonds. That's 12 points, and he's missing the Ace Queen of Jack of Clubs, which is quite a few points. So he likes to continue with the spade. I like this. So it feels like most of the points are with East over here. That South really cannot have much more points. Probably not more than 4 points, because East made a game try at the end of the day. He's more than a minimum from North's perspective. He or she or they. I'm not sure who East is really. East is nameless. Froggy Fro. All right. And now I assume that Declare is going to try and pull Trump. I also don't think Richard is really particularly fond of any suit over here. He might he might encourage a diamond if anything, if is my guess. Because he doesn't want to. I mean, a club lead might be the way to beat it in some situations, though. That's the concern. I mean, like there's incomplete information for both North and South over here in terms of defense. I think East's best option right now is to start pulling Trump um, and then later play the diamonds, pitch a club on the diamond, and then attempt the finesse of the king of clubs. And that way, the declare could actually make what? 10 tricks. So I think on this layout it might actually make 10 tricks. I'm not a fan of game being bid over here though, so I might be a little sad if game is bid at the other table. Meanwhile over here, it looks like Four Hearts bought the contract for Georgia Tech Gold, and they managed to go down two. But it was favorable, and two, New Washington University did not bid their red game, so that's 11 M's for Georgia Tech Gold. So that's fantastic news for Georgia Tech Gold over there. Richard plays the four. I believe they play Trump's. I believe North South plays Trump suit preference over here. Yeah, that makes sense. Cyrus likes a club more than he likes a diamond. And I guess North does too. And also, it will definitely force East to make a guess about the King of Clubs and the Jack of Clubs. Who has the King, who has the Jack? There's incomplete information over here. What does Cyrus go for over here? Cyrus likes to play another heart. I like this play a lot. Now Richard would probably pitch a spade if I had to guess. I like the defense so far from North South. I also like the line which Declare has taken so far. Um, Now the onus is going to be on the Declare to pitch the diamond to take the King of Clubs, finesse the King of Clubs, and accordingly make what do you call it? 10 tricks. And it looks like we're live. Meanwhile, we went live sometime in the past, whatever it is. So, hello, hello. Now I imagine that East is trying to contemplate which side East wants to win this from. The answer is just it doesn't matter because you have the diamond as an entry anyway. So I don't see what the big concern is over here. And so we wait and wait and wait. I don't think. Okay, so it looks like the Eight of Hearts has been played. Ooh, you do not have to play that directly. Play the Queen, and very good, very good. Um, and now South is forced in the tank either way again, and a diamond doesn't feel like the play. North would have said something if North had the diamonds. The club is a risky play, extremely risky. And if Cyrus plays a club, the next question he needs to ask himself is which club does he choose? He knows the king of clubs is probably with the North, given the way this trick went. Okay. So diamonds are being played out now. Diamond back to the king, diamond back to the queen, and then bam. Don't forget to like and don't forget to like and hit that and smash that claim button. Fantastic. 10 tricks. All right. All right. And let's see. So now, what do you call it? Now East has a third seed opener, very nice, and it is 6, 9, 10, 13. A one club opener feels very, very good. South has a nice spade suit, like a very good spade suit. Yum. That could compete very, very far. Except they barely make. Let's see, they lose two clubs. They lose. Is there any way to avoid losing? Well, I guess you play for King Third over there. Two spades I like it more because North is a passed hand, and South doesn't really want to look for game over here, so this feels like it's doing the job better. North has to pass over here. East, would I accept? Yeah, I would. Would I also bid Tuno as West? I might bid. I would. I. I might pass two spades as West, honestly, if I'm making any bid. I don't think Tuno Trump is a good place to end up over here because besides the spade and five clubs, which is six tricks, there is no seventh or eighth trick over here. Alright, three hearts is not a bid. Three hearts over here, this shows very big values. This should show a hand which is like, five plus clubs, four plus hearts. That part is correct. About 16 plus points. I mean, at worst, 16 plus points. So, I mean, at the end of the day, West will want to end up in 3 no Trump at the end of that. I do not like this bid one bit by East. East should either bid 3 no Trump, three clubs if that is a sign off, or just pass. Three hearts is not an option. You're just giving information to the opponents. Partners already denied four hearts. So nine of spades has been played over here. Um, I like the way Cyrus has played this so far. He won the first trick with the 9 to tell that he has the king, queen, jack, and 10. Then he played the jack, and now he's going to play the queen. I think next trick to signal that he has the value. He has the diamond bullet. Or no, well, he played the jack and then the 10, so maybe that tells the same story too. So I imagine that Richard will 100% be able to work this out, and if he doesn't, then we should revoke the title of the king of bridge from him. Honestly, at that point. Um, jokes aside, West has West cannot really create tricks over here. West has five clubs immediately. West needs to find, and West is already one important thing that defenders need to consider over here is that West, and also that declare needs to consider for people in future situations that you've now shown 8 of your 11 points. This is now double dummy for all intents and purposes, regardless of what carding North South play or, what kind of, if they're on the same page of carding and signals and that kind of stuff. Anyway, I imagine that Cyrus is going to be happy to just. I imagine that once it's six tricks, it's just over for the declare. Oh, I see that V8 Mama and Scissors have tuned in for the stream. Hello, hello. Hello, 30 minutes. Hello, 30 minutes from the future. Alright, so six tricks. And let's see, on to the next hand we go. So North has a very normal pass. East has a pass also. East could be cheeky and try to preempt his two diamonds. I don't know, I wouldn't be a fan of that, so I like a pass a lot. Pass also very good. And West comes in with a monster. That is a monster. That is a monster. So, I want to see what kind of games make, if any. How does four hearts play? How does three no trump play? Let's start with that. Five, six. Entries are a bit of a hassle for the declarer. Unless you play a club to d8 and finesse the 9. And then you. But even then, that's not enough, right? Because. Oh yeah. Well, actually, you'll be able to set up an entry eventually. I'm not sure if it's one too many tricks late. Very normal action so far. I imagine West is going to come in with the three clubs bit over here. All right. So West elects to go for a three clubs three bit. I'm a fan of this action. Now East might bet three diamonds over here to tell the story of, hey, I have diamonds. Hey, I don't have values in spades. Hey, we might. It's not inconceivable that we see game in a different spot. Wink, wink. Um, Now here, I'm not sure what games make. I'm trying to think this through. Torino Trump. Oh yeah, Torino Trump would be played from the east, so they would actually have the correct lead if South elects to lead from fourth best from longest and strongest. So that actually puts a bit more pressure on the declarer over here to get the hand correct. This is going to be a very, very tough hand to declare if they play 3-0 Trump. Alright, I just got a message confirming one of our matches, which will be happening on July. What did I just say? July 6th, I think, which is a Monday, sometime in the evening from Eastern Daylight Saving Time. So that would be 7 p.m. East. I can understand East tanking over here because East doesn't really want. I mean, like, East could play 3-0 Trump over here, but it just. It is what it is. Hello, Mountbank. Hello, everyone. What's up? What's up? We're in now. We were in 30 minutes ago, and East should make a decision at some point. That's some spicy APM. My words per minute is about 120 right now. That's actually something which I do on the side. I'm trying to see if I can hit an average of 130 WPM in the future. Three clubs is strong hand, and three clubs got passed. No, 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 no. Three clubs is not allowed to be passed. And the sad part is this might actually gain imps for declare because Torino Trump is hard to play. Four Hearts is also hard to play. I want to see if the other table is able to make game. Ooh. Oh. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. This is a very scary situation to be in. A very scary situation to be in. Now all the trumps are out. East West has no more protection. And now the spades are coming in rolling hot. They're coming in real hot now. The one bright side to all of this is that South has no more entries. Nothing that can be feasibly called an entry at this point. He continues with the spade. And the 10 is going to come out. And king. Okay. Now you just do boom, 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 catch some hearts, and then just... Oh, you actually can cash 5 hearts, and then just play a diamond to the king, and then you're just in great shape. So, North is actually funnily in played over here, so you would actually be able to score 6, You'd actually be able to score 6 tricks that way and make the contract. Obviously, this requires playing South for 2 spades, which... I fully expect that Declarer could be able to work this out. And there's also some sort of pseudo squeeze which happens with South over here, where South needs to hold on to the Queen of Spades as a threat, but also will be pitching the diamonds. Not that it matters at the end of the day, because this is just double dummy. If I'm Declarer, I'm going to pitch the spade on from the dummy. The hearts are running, buddy. Don't worry about it. Oh, it's clearly July. Oh, yeah, it's July right now over there. This is true. I forgot about that. Play a diamond, play a diamond, play a diamond, play a... Fantastic. Fantastic result for... If 3-0 Trump doesn't make fantastic result, if 3-0 Trump makes not as fantastic a result, that I'm not sure what's going to happen at the other table. I fully expect they're going to bid game. I fully expect that. Well, I don't know what I'm going to expect, honestly. Um. Anyway. Anyways, on to the next hand we go. South has a pass. East has a pass. West has. Sorry, he says. Was it down? What does Gibbs say? Ah, it is. Oh yeah, makes. Oh yeah, it needs to lead a different suit, like a heart or something. I see. I see now. He gave away. He gave away the clubs. He gave away a club trade by playing the clubs himself. Unlucky. It be like that sometimes. Um, nice hand. South could elect to go for a heart, which is normal. West is gonna. What does North go for over here? 7, 11, 12, 16, 18, 20. Two spades is probably my bid over here. North, now what does North go for over here? North wants to probably play 3 no Trump at the end of this, when this is all said and done. So. Well, he might be worried about diamonds too, which is another concern. So, if there's a way for both of them to ensure, if there's a way for South to ensure that North has a diamond stopper, then that is definitely the bid to make. Obviously, this is something which I'm not sure if they've worked into their partnership or they have not, because because I'm not sure how many partnerships honestly talk about these kind of spots where like obviously you're going to game, but South obviously has to worry about the inevitable diamond lead which is coming in because they've bid these three suits now. And if there isn't a stopper, he might want to evaluate whether four spades is a better place to play, or maybe four hearts, or maybe five clubs. So three diamonds, it has been alerted. It looks like it's artificial. I fully expect Richard to be able to pick this up and understand what's going on. And Richard probably might bet 3 no Trump. And we're going to continue the game of always make Cyrus dummy. Oh wow, Mountbank followed us 20 minutes ago. Thank you so much for the follow, Mountbank. We're getting really close to that 100 follower count. And once we reach 100 followers, I'm going to be so excited. Um, I'm wondering what the 100 follower special might be. I know that for the 100 follower special, we were initially talking about getting me to play on stream, but that it seems like we might do that anyway in 2 days. So we might have to find something else which is even more special than that. Um, all right. West, I think, should be able to bid very soon, or eventually at some point. Um, anytime now. Anytime. West has passed finally, and North is probably just gonna be like 3 no Trump. I have diamonds. Pog. And 3 no Trump. Cyrus makes the quickest pass in the history of mankind, and West is gonna tank again. No, West is not going to tank again. They were playing 3 no Trump, ladies and gentlemen. Is it a diamond lead which is coming in, or is it going to be a heart lead which comes in, or is it going to be a club lead, or is it going to be a spade lead? There are arguments for all of these. The three other suits are very safe leads. They don't look like the leads which are going to, set the contract, but we're going to see what happens right now. Richard now sees the dummy. He's going to calculate this hand. He's going to calculate. He knows exactly where the Queen of Clubs is. He knows exactly where the King of Diamonds is. He is basically playing this double dummy. I have no idea how, but that's just how he operates. He just knows everything. He defense plays the ace of hearts over here. Not a fan of this play over here. Not a fan in the slightest. I think there are better plays over here to make than that, and an example might be, oh, well, yeah, play a diamond. That's what I was thinking about. Ten of hearts is a passive lead. You know where the ace of hearts is. You know where the queen of hearts is. You're not going to be able to set up the hearts in time, almost certainly. You want to play the diamond, get the diamond through, and just set up partners long, presumably long diamonds over here. Well, also granted, West knows that North has five clubs, four spades, presumably. Granted, Richard might reverse with three spades to show the values as opposed to rebidding three clubs or something, depending on the shade. Maybe he could be like 3-1, 3-6, for example, and he would bid this hand the same way if he had the values to match that. But regardless, there are very few like North almost guaranteed has at most three diamonds in this auction, unless the Queen of Hearts is a false card kind of situation, which it might be. So now this is going to be picked up with the Jack of Hearts, and he's going to go finesse the Queen of Clubs correctly, because of course he is, because he's Richard Jeng. He just gets these things correct, and it annoys me. No one's allowed to be right this often. Like, no, just you're not allowed to be right this often. He's gonna be looking for that spade pitch. He's gonna be looking for West to make that spade pitch, and he's just gonna pitch diamonds. He's gonna hold on to that heart as a threat. The moment West makes a pitch of spades is the moment he pounces, and he's pouncing. He's hungry for blood. He's gonna pitch. He's gonna play another club. And he's just going to play the spades out, and he's going to take 12 tricks. I repeat, 12 tricks. What a fantastic line over here. He could just claim, honestly, over here at this point, but I assume he might just... Nani? Oh, right, well, yeah, whatever. You have the diamond as an entry, sure. So, play the King of Hearts, pitch a diamond to Reno, and then play a diamond over, and he just claims it over there. Very nicely done. 12 tricks were declared. That's 4 M's for North South. The other table also somehow managed to be shy of game. How? Do they not... Wait, 3 spades South? Oh, right, no, sorry. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. Board 5 is the one where I said they would bid game. Yeah. Board 4 3 spades is a very reasonable spot to end up in. So, also for those when by the time you reach this, I imagine we'll be in the second segment, but, just for the record, this is a 16 board match. This is going to be broken up into 2 segments. I'm not sure what Washington University's plan is. I know George Tech Goal is making a substitution at halftime, so this is going to be broken into 2 segments of 8 boards. We're going to have to see how this goes. Anyway, back to the action. Cyrus has a 13 count. I know some people stylistically like to open these hands as one diamond and then rebid 2 clubs instead to show the 5-4 in the minors rather than promising longer clubs than diamonds. And it's... What? Uh... Um... Uh... I I, I'm trying to, how do I, I have cushions. My first cushion is, was that a misclick? Oh. So anyway, it's okay. I managed to process that now mentally. Just for the record, Vest should probably bid 1-0 Trump with this hand, with their hand, because they have 18. They have an 18 count. This is a cute 18 count for triple three, so it's kind of less good, but also like it's an 18 count. A common agreement is to bid 1-0 Trump. One diamond usually promises 5 plus diamonds, and it usually shows a good suit. Obviously, there's some tolerance. Like the suit can be lower quality if you have more values, like outside. And granted, 18 points is fantastic for bidding 1 diamond, but 4 diamonds with... I... Uh... What? Um, I, uh, Hey Siri, how do you get more accurate analysis from Commentator? I don't know actually. Oh my lord. I, wow. How do you play this contract? I don't think the answer is play trumps first to play this contract. I think it might be play side suits first, but the answer is definitely not playing diamonds first. Um, is Richard gonna play another heart over here? Richard knows something fishy has happened over here. Richard has to count up the hand, and Richard knows exactly. Well, he plays another spade, sure. I'm wondering if a heart might have been a more accurate play, but I think this is also fine. And let's see what happens over here. Spade, club. Do you have any tricks? Oh my lord. Well, Richard's just gonna keep playing spades until you force him not to. Currently. So he's just gonna play a spade and a spade and a spade and a spade until the clear is like, well, maybe I need to rough these, and then you might have to play for the club finesse and then to kind of get another club that way, and at that point you're getting three more tricks. This is not looking pretty. And now finally the rough has happened. Well, on the bright side, that and it's down two. Wow. Let's check what's happening at the other table meanwhile. Okay, anyway, looks like at the other table, one club was an opening chosen by South with I do not like the one club over here. It's a non-exciting 10 count. It's four triple three. Um this will get North very unnecessarily excited, and this is gonna cost well, this might not actually cost, right? They have troll tricks? No, they don't. Right, West pitched a spade at the other table, which allowed the fourth spade to be good for declare. So the diamond finesse did not have to be attempted over here. Oh, this is not. This is not good. Not good. Wait. Wait. This is play. This is playable. This is very playable. Actually, maybe if it was six clubs the other way. Let me change. Let me correct myself. If it was six clubs the other way, this is very playable. Not as playable right now because Santosh is on lead, who's West. If West leads a diamond through, there are problems now. If it was played the other way, if North was playing six clubs, this is playable because East cannot lead a diamond over here, and there's potential to pitch Santosh. Come on. If, you know, yeah, it is what it is. Um. Anyways, six is a signal which might be suit preference. Yeah, that's what it is. They play suit preference at trick one. I mean, not trick one. You know, this is South is playing this. This is a singleton. They play suit preference over here. This says Santosh. Why didn't you lead a diamond? Now North, Declare should not be debated into taking the diamond finesse over here. Declare should 100% play the ace of diamonds over here. Pull trumps, get it correct because you always get that correct, and then just claim. Well, it's not an automatic claim still, honestly, because you need to somehow figure out what you're gonna do with um what are you gonna do with the fourth spade. You might need spades to break 4-4, so you might have to somehow get. You might somehow have to incorrect. I mean, like try to make West accidentally pitch a what do you call it, a spade, which I expect West to be able to work out that the four spades are pivotal over here and that those should not be pitched. And let's see. Oh, we have a lot. We have quite a few viewers now. I miss having viewers actually. It looks like it is. Oh, we have V8, we have Scissors, we have PJ, we have Mountbank, we have Arion. We have a lot of people. This is exciting. And a club has now been played. You need the declare needs to get the queen of clubs correct. There are no, I mean, no, there are no excuses. There's you got to get it correct over here. I'm not sure how it can be worked out. I'm trying to think. The ace of hearts was led. The diamond was led. The diamond was the three of diamonds. Probably the diamonds break. I mean, or maybe depending on if they play fourth best. I think they play fourth best. So it's 4-3 either way in diamonds. I do not know how they might have been able to work this because what does double dummy say? Does it make? I'm gonna cheat. It does make if the king of clubs is played. Oh, right, I see why. Because you can pull 2 rounds of trump, and then you can ruff the third spade, and then. Okay, okay. I see it. Because, what do you call it? The person with 2 spades also has exactly 1 club. Fantastic work over here. Now you're going to have to play 1 more round of clubs, and then you're going to have to ruff the fourth spade then. This is a big gamble. This. So, why does this work? So, playing 3 spades immediately. Um, Actually, play King Jack of Hearts would be my play over here. Play the Jack. So if I'm Declare right now and I play the Jack, I think I might have to play the Spade to the King, King Jack of Hearts, and then play a Spade to the Ace, and then a Queen of Spades. So this works if spades are 3-3, or the person with 4 clubs also has the Queen of Clubs. I mean, the 4 spades also has the Queen of Clubs, who is West in this case. So it works on this. It works on this layout. I'm North is still thinking about who has the Queen of Clubs, whether to finesse. I mean, Declare is thinking. Want me to join the boot? That's Cyrus. So Cyrus is one of the players right now. Is going to hop on me with commentary in Discord. So So we're going to do that right now. I'm going to open Discord and I'm going to talk with Cyrus. Discord is very slow right now. Oh god, yikes. I might have to close it depending on how bad this makes the stream quality. Um, so I'm joining the now streaming channel and I'm going to make Cyrus have permission. Oh wow, Cyrus has permission to speak already, so that's perfect. And back to this. I missed what happened, I'm going to be honest. The Jack of Hearts needs the Diamond Pitch, and if if he can avoid playing the club, Cyrus, is that you?
I am here. I can't see what's happening at the table you're at, so I might not be too helpful right now. But I am here for moral support, I guess.
You cannot hear me, you said?
No, I'm here, but I can't see the table that you're at.
Oh, you cannot hear. Oh, you cannot see the table I'm at. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there's a way to screen share on Discord. I think.
Don't worry about it. I can see the boards as we played them. So,
All right, so just so you know, we're at board 6 right now. There was it was an interesting. I mean, I'm assuming you have your tables open, right? I mean, your board's open, right?
I do.
All right, so we're at board
Yeah.
6.
South auction ending in 3-0.
Yeah, South actually decided to open one club, which got North very excited, which got North very excited for very obvious reasons with the 20 count, and they actually ended up in 6 clubs over here. The action went one club,
I don't like the sound of that.
The action went one club, one spade, one no trump, 6 clubs, all pass, and it actually looks like it might make on the like if Declare is able to work this out. So we're at a 5-card ending right now, where it is where Declare needs to rough the final spade because the person he gets the queen of clubs correctly. So they gets the queen of clubs correctly. They've pulled 2 rounds of trump. So right now the position is North has ace X of clubs and 2 spades, and the dummy is like 10 of clubs and the last spade, and the other 2 cards are irrelevant. And Santosh is gonna not be able to get his. Oh my god, fantastic play over here. So I think 6 clubs is actually making over here now.
Well, that's disappointing. At least they're not full, right?
Correct. Actually, wait, I can actually share a screen. Let me do that. Share entire screen. Go live. Can you join my stream now? My Discord stream? Like, on Discord, can you join my stream?
Yes, I see now.
Yeah, you can see now. So they actually managed to take troll tricks. Fantastic! Oh, this was fantastic declaring, I think, by South. Like throughout, South had their patience. They took their time. They thought through it. They managed to get the queen of clubs correct. They also managed to see that playing the spades before the final club was higher probability than like just playing for a blind 3-3 split. So like I have to give all the points to them over here. This is gonna lower the gap a bit.
Certainly.
Yeah, and board 5 at the other table where I think the opener made a reverse or a jump shift. I forget which one it was, and that got passed. The other table, like none of the games obviously made, as I'm pretty sure you could tell later looking at the board. And as expected,
Certainly.
Santosh and Andy they went to 5 clubs, and that did not go too well. So anyway, I was very surprised by West's choice at the other table over here to bid 1 diamond instead of 1 no trump.
That was an interesting auction.
It was, right? How did it go? It went a club, a diamond, a spade, and you bid a no trump.
You did one no. Richard did two spades with his nice suit, and
Except,
well, not nice suit, but long suit.
and
And
then,
Wes decided to get back into it with three hearts,
yeah.
which we let go undisturbed.
I wonder how long it took for Richard to figure out the count in that hand. And the shapes. That is something which I
Question.
want to interview him about. Like, oh, two spades is a very pushy bid over here. I mean, it's not a pushy bid. It's definitely an aggressive bid. What do you think, personally?
Sorry, which bid are you asking for?
The two spades bid over here by Rohan in North.
Uh, Sorry, I'm not seeing a two spade bid yet. I'm just seeing it to him.
You're seeing.
He's in the tank.
Oh, is. Oh my god, is the Discord stream lagging for you? That's really unfortunate.
Okay, I see it now. Yeah. Um, I see now. It's I don't mind it.
You don't mind it? Okay.
In red hips, it's not the perfect time to make it, but
Mm-hmm. And I think South should pass this bid because South really doesn't have much to say anymore, and West might be upset, but I think Two Spades might buy the contract over here, or at least I expect it should. I don't know. Would you agree with that auction, Cyrus?
so
Oh, South elected to rebid three clubs. This is not this. I hope this does not turn into like a battling for the contract. I know you're personally probably more biased towards that actually happening, but I'm more biased towards good
I,
bridge. What was that?
I'm certainly rooting for some battling and ever increasing contracts at this point.
Yeah, no, I understand that for sure. Um. Anyways, Cyrus, what are your thoughts on how your table went in general? Like, what were your thoughts as you were playing the boards?
Uh, Mostly seemed fairly normal. I don't think anything super dramatic happened.
Mm-hmm.
Seven, I don't expect to be replicated. As we can see, it's not being replicated.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and Other than that, I don't have any great thoughts on. We could have set five, but didn't. Oh well.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Richard led a trump, right? That was the error which was made, I think.
um, yeah, I think he had another chance later after getting in Trump.
He played
Since he
your spades
can
out, right?
come in. Yes, he can cash a diamond and then play a heart and then.
Oh, I see. That's definitely much harder to work out, especially like it's a really hard spot to work out, I think personally. So I don't really blame him for not setting that over there.
Sure.
And I'm assuming you're going to play with Richard again in the second half.
I believe so. Yeah.
All right.
I will see who plays at the other table, but I will be returning Richard for
Mm-hmm.
the next eight boards pretty shortly.
All right. And
So
doesn't
it looks like Georgia Tech has a few more tricks coming to us.
mm-hmm.
Um,
I wonder if Declare will be able to secure the hard draft before things go south. I think it can actually happen. Um Oh, never mind, never mind. If Andy wins with the King of Hearts, which it might be hard for Santosh to see that. Then actually, I don't think it's that hard. Never mind. I think Andy somehow has to signal that he has the King of Hearts so that Santosh can duck the heart. Or I expect to declare to play Ace Queen of Diamonds then a heart. So pitching two hearts in the process. So this play is a bit surprising to me.
I think I might be lagging a bit still. I'm seeing the last thing is Santosh having won the Jack of Clubs and being in the tank.
Oh yeah, you're definitely lagging a bit.
Oh, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, BBO is pretty low bandwidth, so
Yeah.
my less than ideal internet's not an issue for actually.
Yeah, I hope it's not an issue from my end because it looked like the stream quality for Twitch is going well, and like BBO is also not lagging. Nothing is lagging. This is unheard of when it comes to me personally and my setup.
Well, hopefully, sharing with me is not taxing your system.
Oh no, 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 it's not. It's not. If it was, I would have stopped already.
Okay, great.
Oh wait, I'm director, right? I can adjust the score. No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, don't.
No, I've never seen that option before. That was something which I thought was funny. Okay. So what happens over here? I think it's just lose a club and lose two spades, right? So that should be down what? How many tricks has defense taken so far? Um,
Uh,
they've taken five tricks,
looks
yeah.
like
So it's gonna be seven tricks for defense. That's gonna be down three. So that's gonna be 300 for George Tech gold. This is gonna be a big board.
that's 500 the hard way.
Yeah, 500 your way. Yep, that's exactly it. I'm not sure how many imps that is, but that's gonna
Oh,
get what?
that's 11 imps. That's
11 imps. Yep, you're on track for 11 imps as long as Santosh does not cash ace of spades over here or play a spade, which I expect he can work out. He can work out the situation, I think.
Well, after those last couple boards, we certainly need those 11.
I was sorry to raise your hopes up. Never mind. Santosh does not know how to defend. I think it's plus 400, not plus 500 anymore.
Well, 9 is certainly good compensation.
Yeah, 9 is still good compensation. That was an error by Santosh over there. He should have played a diamond, and he would have gotten his ace and queen of spades with due time. So, two more tricks. Down 2 is to claim, and down 2 will be accepted. So that's 9 imps, like you said. So we're on to board 8 now, the final board of the first segment.
And this one could go a few different ways.
Oh, right. This was 4 hearts in the east, making 5. What was the action at the other table? I'm trying to remember. It was... So 1 heart, it goes pass, a heart by east. Very normal action so far. South wants to get in over here somehow. I don't mind 2 clubs. 3 clubs is better, probably.
Really? You like 3 clubs?
By South, yeah. I mean, like, it went pass, a heart. Partner is a passed hand, so maybe that gets more in the way and sort of preempts them from...
Your hand is a little defense focused for 3 clubs, though.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with your points, but not as pure as I'd love for.
Mm-hmm. That is actually a good point too. So maybe it is definitely good for defense too, for sure. And Santosh has gone with the limit raise with a 9 count, which he actually upgraded. Congrats, Santosh.
Awesome.
Oh no, this is a very obvious upgrade. If there's ever been an upgrade in the history of upgrades. I'm just really proud that Santosh has learned the way and has learned to do this. If I'm North, I would double three clubs to show club support. And I imagine that I do not know if Andy's going to bid four hearts.
But the sixth trump and a stiff club looks pretty good. And obviously, I've got a bit more information than Andy does.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, North bid four clubs really over here, so East bidding four hearts. I think is very. So East kind of got pushed to bid four hearts, and I think it's a normal bid also at the end of the day. And like for the reasons you
So
said,
Andy did.
yeah, Andy just bid four hearts after North bid four clubs over here. Four clubs would have been an interesting contract. I'm wondering how that goes.
Yeah, five clubs is not, I think, quite where you want to be. I think you've got one too many loser for that to be a good sacrifice TM.
Mm-hmm. What is it? Two spades, one heart, and two diamonds. So that's five. That is down three. Yep, you're right.
Although if it pushes them to five hearts, five hearts. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, five hearts also is makeable. Because the spade loser can be pitched on the good diamond.
Yep, as happens in our table. So where are we at in the auction now? I'm only seeing it to south in the first round at the moment.
What was that?
So where are we at in the auction right now?
The auction just concluded. East is going to play four hearts, so I expect it'll be a push. Right. A club lead was made. The two of clubs was led actually. Against suit contracts, you usually want to lead the queen when you have queen jack. And this can often give up a trick. Like if, for example, if I'm trying to think of an example where this costs. Like if East had ace king 10, then you're just giving up a trick accidentally. And that could actually be the difference between making and going down. Obviously, it's not in this scenario, but the two of clubs is definitely an ill-advised lead, in my opinion. Queen of clubs is much better.
Yeah, the advantage of two of clubs is, it is very likely to be safe. Partner, I think, is overwhelmingly likely to have the ace, king, or 10. Although if partner has, say, ace, small, and then king 10 is a dummy, then you'll be a bit sad. But the two might show count a little more accurately than the queen would. You might judge that information is worthwhile. But
probably not on this hand, I think.
I agree. There's consideration.
And I think a claim might be made soon, as it turns out, because defense has taken all the tricks they have, and Andy just immediately makes a claim for 11 tricks. And Santos just asked at the table if they're okay with the 10-minute break, so there might be a 10-minute break. Would you like to still hang out in the chat meanwhile, or in the Discord call, or what?
Stay here until the next set starts.
All right. Yep, so that set is over the segment's over right now, ladies and gentlemen, and going in, Georgia Tech Gold hold a 15 imp lead, 30-15. 30-15 halftime, so I'll update that in I cannot update that in title because it's spoilers right now. Because right now I think we're at board 7 of your table on the live stream.
Good call.
So I can't really update the title yet and say, like, halftime, 30-15. So we're going to have to wait up for the stream to catch up to us before I update that accordingly.
Yeah, our goal for this match going in was plus 27. That's what our main rivals in this group, Chicago, achieved when they played WashU a few days ago. So we're about on track for that.
All right. Yep. Yeah, you're on track. You're on par for that. So the expected rate is that you're going to win. Win by 30. Of course, a lot can happen in bridge. We never know what's going to happen in the next set. It could just take like two It could just take two slam swings, and all of a sudden you're now trailing in the match.
Absolutely. And speaking of Chicago, that'll be streamed, won't it?
It will be streamed, actually. I think Cynthia, who is U Chicago's captain, also reached out to me earlier today and made a joke about U Chicago's matches being streamed. I wouldn't be surprised if they reach out to me to ask me to stream the other matches, but I fully expect that I'll be streaming U Chicago versus Georgia Tech Gold. I will not be doing an introduction similar to the last time that match happened on this stream, but because
that's disappointing.
Yeah, I really would love to, but it's busier days. It's busier days for me right now, and I'm also worrying a bit about my own opponents that I'm not really wanting to put in the. I'm not really finding the time to put in the effort towards um properly introducing every game with like a 15-minute introduction. But I'm like, what do my opponents in this match play, or what do my opponents in this match play, or how do I prepare for this match, and so on. It's really stressful when you go from being the unbiased commentator. Well, I use the word unbiased loosely. When you go from being the unbiased commentator who is not playing to all of a sudden now you're the one who's playing, and you got to start doing the preparation.
Absolutely, yeah. And you're in a very tough group in this collegiate championship. So you're the captain of the second Georgia Tech team,
Mm-hmm.
and you got fight on your hands to get that second qualifying spot. Just assuming Harvard gets the first one. They haven't mathematically clinched it, but they seem like the overwhelming favorites.
They are definitely the overwhelming favorites. They are also the overwhelming favorites to win the entire tournament. They were seeded first going in for Twitch chat. They were seeded first going into this tournament based on their performance in the February online tournaments, where they ended up with like 108 victory points after 6 rounds. And like we talked about earlier, like I showed you earlier in the stream, they actually had 2 games where they blitzed a really good team in the form of Carleton, and they near blitzed Carleton. And they near blitzed Princeton. I think they were en route to do that until a slam swing happened in the last round, which managed to make them just shy of a blitz. And that's going to be our first opponents actually on Thursday. I believe we might also be facing UNC this weekend, Carleton and Princeton. And Carleton is going to be about 1.5 weekends from now, 1.5 weeks from now. And Princeton's going to be this coming Monday. These are all really tough games, actually, I think. Like, Carleton has historically been a very solid team. Not necessarily a top 2 or 3 team, like, not necessarily tournament favorites, but they've always been a very solid, like, they perform at each tournament, and they always come close to making the knockouts. And Princeton also did really well historically, too. And I'm not really familiar with UNC enough, and Harvard has always been a force to be reckoned with. Would that be correct?
I think so, yeah. I think these are all teams that could be legitimate threats that have past success in the Collegiate Bridge Bowl and other collegiate tournaments. There are no true cupcakes.
Yeah, there are no true cupcakes. Like, if you had to ask my unbiased opinion of which group might be the group of death when I look at all of these groups, and this is not trying to take shots at any other team. I just think that this is the group of death because these are all teams which have actually practiced and actually have solid players, solid squads. Like they're players who they're almost players who they're players who are like in the USBF program in every team over here, and like these aren't people who have just learned how to play, learned how to bid, learned the rules, and have now been playing for like 6 months. These are people who've been playing for years now at this point, which makes you usually a relatively good team, at least at the collegiate level.
Absolutely.
And you alluded to it earlier, U Chicago being your rivals in the group. What are your thoughts about your U Chicago match? The last time you played on stream, I believe Georgia Tech actually did win by a pretty convincing amount. I'm not sure what the exact amount was.
I can double check that. But yeah, I mean that match was not super close, but historically, we've been pretty close rivals. I think we've got a pretty comparably strong squads, and I expect our match, which is a week from today, 9:30 Eastern, to be a very entertaining one. And if we can take care of business tonight, and then against Tufts later this week, could very well be to determine the winner of the group.
When's your game against Tufts?
As far as I know, that's not been scheduled yet, but that should be on the calendar fairly soon, I think.
All right. That is going to be another match that's going to be another match to watch for because that'll play a pivotal role in deciding which two teams qualify, and that might also have a big say on who wins the Group D and who is second place in Group D. Because Tufts has not actually played a game so far in this group, and I'm not familiar with Tufts' squad well enough to know where they exactly they fit in this group.
I think Tufts did face Chicago. I think Chicago won that by 27, just as they did over WashU.
The exact same score, 27?
I believe so, yes.
Let me check, actually. That's really interesting. Oh, yeah! That is true. Yeah, Chicago won against Tufts 42-15. It looks like Tufts did not update their side of the spreadsheet, which is why that did not get updated. Yeah, they played on 6/25, which was 5 days ago. Ooh. Man, we should encourage you to actually start, reaching out to teams and being like, yo, fill out your side of the spreadsheet and make sure the scores are updated. I think we should actually do that sometime, Cyrus. Because I think
we're on pace to finish about right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so yeah, I just checked. I believe we won the match against Chicago that streamed a few months ago by 42.
By 42, and how many boards was that match?
I think that was a 16 board match.
16 board match. Well, there you have it. That is a very convincing win for 16 boards, 42 imps. Wow, that. Ladies and gentlemen in Twitch chat, if you had to ask what my prediction would be about that match, it's going to be a much closer match. Do not worry about that. I promise you, it'll be very exciting content. And these are two of the historically best teams in the collegiate scene. They have always been, not always, but as long as I can remember, as long as Santosh can remember, and Santosh has been here since the Earth was created. Ever since then, Georgia Tech and Chicago, they have been always top 4, top 5 teams. Usually top 4 teams at the very worst in the collegiate scene. And honestly, my prediction is that I would be surprised. It would require an upset to change that this year. But of course, upsets have been happening right and left. Like, for example, Princeton was seeded lower than Carleton, and Princeton blitzed Carleton out of the water. And meanwhile, we got Georgia Tech Navy, who was seeded higher than Minnesota Crossrough, and they lost in Minnesota Go for the Crossrough, and they lost in what was a very exciting encounter by just 2 imps over 16 boards. But upsets have happened, is the point. And we can't really count anyone out at this point.
Absolutely. So checking in on another collegiate match. So Carleton, Minnesota Crossrough, we just mentioned, that was a Group C match. Claremont is up by 41, having played 12 boards, so probably close to a blitz, likely. Not too shocking. They're they're the second seed in that group.
Right, behind Northwestern, right?
And Chicago is playing Minnesota Nats. Yes, Minnesota Finesse. And that's still ongoing.
All right. Yeah, I would check those matches out, but I don't think I should check those matches out because I'm obviously still on the stream right now, and I don't want their matches to be on stream even for a bit without the permission of both captains.
Oh, no doubt.
But I appreciate the update, definitely.
So I think we'll be starting back pretty soon.
Yes. And also for those who later make it up to this point, Santosh messaged me and let me know because initially, like, I was trying to join the match and then I was not able to join the match, and I'm messaging Santosh like, "Yo, add me! What the hell? Like, let me in! Let me in! Let me in!" Like, it's like the Steven meme. Let me in. Like the Eric Andre meme. So like that was what was going through my head, and then like it took like about a few 30 seconds to 1 minute, which feels like forever when it comes to streaming. And then I'm like, okay, we made it. Now we can actually get in. So apparently, oh, what do you call it? Apparently, directors are added once the match starts, which is something I never knew until today. Do you know
Right,
that?
right. Yes.
Interesting.
Um,
Yeah, I've never had to set up team matches
so,
before. I know like the only time that directors have usually come up is when Michael Rosenberg asked to be added as a director for the USBF junior program team matches. And that is not something which has come up for me personally because I've never had to make a team match in the program. I know I was supposed to 1 or 2 weeks ago when our mentor was not present, and but it turns out that one of the pairs just was not there, so we just instead we're practicing at a table. I mean, I didn't mean to take away from what you were saying. What were you saying?
I think I said what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we should be starting back any minute now.
All right,
12 minutes ago, our 10-minute break started, so I think I'll go ahead and pop off now.
all right,
But if our table finishes quickly again, I may join you uh,
all
after we
right,
finish.
all right.
So,
Yeah, thanks so much for joining me in commentary right now, and good luck on the second set.
absolutely. Thank you. Good luck with the stream, and see you maybe later, Twitch chat.
All right, all right. So we're back now. All right, I cannot listen to stream. Like stream picks up any audio that I'm listening to on my computer. So I was just trying to see where I was in the stream. It looks like I'm on board 6 right now in the live stream. So so meanwhile, it looks like we're waiting for the match to begin. There are a lot of people actually online now. Ooh, is MIT? No, MIT is not in the tournament. Right, right. Sad days indeed. Um, so I guess we just wait right now and see when the next set starts. Uh, So I'm just waiting to see if I get any update from Santosh or from Rohan, Rohan is setting it up now, I've been told, who is the captain of the Washington University team. And with the lead being 13-15, we're gonna have to see how the second set goes. So anyway, we've taken a good look at the groups. I think I've shown everything there is to show about those groups right now. I don't think any teams have also reached out to me in the meanwhile about wanting me to stream their games. But hit me up, please. Hit me up. I really want to stream stuff. I like streaming. I love streaming. Um, Cyrus is watching the match between Claremont and Minnesota. And it looks like Cynthia's has the match. This is U Chicago versus one of the Minnesota teams. A lot of stuff is going on right now over here. I think we just wait and wait and wait and see what happens. Anyway, how's it go? I mean, I cannot really talk with Twitch chat. Dang. Stream delay. Hashtag stream delay problems. Oh yeah, we're back. We're back in the match. Woo! Um. So we're back in. Two spades preempt by Two spades preempt by Richard. I mean, by not by Richard, by East over here. South has gone for a double. I like double a lot. This is a very power double-esque hand. And the question is, where do they want to end up in at the end of this? It is very, very unfortunate that 3-0 Trump does not make, 5 clubs does not make. So, like, there is no game contract which is actually making over here. And at the end of the day, West does have a really nice hand. Like, does 4 spades make? Oh, no, never mind. Club, club, rough. Club, club, they get the heart and they get the spade. Lebenzel, this forces 3 clubs. I assume Richard is trying to sign off at 3 diamonds. I assume Cyrus is going to make a strong bid over here to show power double as can. And we're going to have to see where it goes from there. What does Cyrus go for over here? Just 3-0 Trump, maybe? Yeah, there you go. The only issue is that this faces one problem. The clubs don't run. And this is very, very, very sad. And West has a very, very normal double. 3-0 Trump is not making. And West should be able to figure that out. So the lead is a Jack of Spades over here, which is actually going to be fine over here. So the problem is the Queen of Clubs doesn't drop. Someone just messaged me saying, "Yo, I love Eric Andre." Who even is this? Who are you? Oh my god! So for those who are not aware, this is what my profile says. It says USBF Junior, Eric Andre fan. I stream at twitch.tv/GT Bridge Club, and then there's a link to my preferred CC, which is a tiny URL for Google for a Google page. So someone just, oh god, I'm getting distracted. Okay, this is not gonna go well. So the 10 of clubs has just been played, and the Queen of clubs is gonna pick this up, and I imagine Ace of spades is gonna come crashing down, and then 10 of spades is gonna come crashing down, and then 9 of spades is gonna come crashing down, and then the 7, and then the 5, and then the diamonds are good, and then Jesus, this is gonna be devastating. I repeat, this is gonna be so devastating. Oh my god, Cyrus, you sat in 3-0 trump like the madman you are. Well, I don't blame him. He has 9 tricks. It's just that it's not 9 tricks when the Queen of Clubs is not when you lose to Queen of Clubs. Um, how often do you just get messaged by a random person on BBO like, yo, I like Eric Andre too? Um, so I imagine it's going to be Diamond over here, and then defense is going to pick up 2 more tricks. Not the best start for George Tech Gold over here. This is going to be very swingy-esque. And it's just going to be 2 more tricks. Contract down 4. That is 100, 300, 500, 800 for Washington University. For the University of Washington. And, anyway, so to continue with what's going on over here, not the best start over here. So East has a regular opening of 1 heart over here. And South will probably go for a pass. And West could actually go for a 2 hearts race over here. It's not the most exciting 6 count, but so 2 hearts is actually going on. 2 hearts would be a bit over here. I think North can get in. North could get in over here with the takeout double. The problem is with the takeout double, I would expect North to have like 4 spades almost always over here. So it is definitely very pushy. It's definitely pushy in that sense because this would allow South to sign up very cheaply with 2 spades with even 3 spades. So it's a very risky spade. It's a risky double from that sense, but I don't think it'll be the end of the world either way. The only concern over here is that they should not. How does 2 hearts double go? Because South at the end of the day has a hand which could consider playing 2 hearts double. Of course, I expect South to bet 2 spades over here like pretty often. 3 spades, wow. Oh yeah, no, well that makes sense. He has a 9 count. It's like a good 9 count. Also, on the inevitable hard lead that's coming, there's going to be some pitching potential of losers. Obviously, that's not going to be the most exciting result because that's not going to be the most exciting outcome because Richard's hand is not really the best quality hand over here. Uh East might bid 3 hearts. So no, East cannot bid 3 hearts. All right, so let's see what's going on now. Andy is watching the stream. Hey, Andy, what's up? 30 minutes from the future. Glad you made it to the stream, by the way. Looks like you had an interesting first half. You were winning by 15. And I'm actually going to edit the stream title now. 30-minute delay, online Georgia Tech, group segment 2. $30.15. Oh, I see. My title is only limited. Oh no! Spoilers! They didn't reach over there. Oh, you know what? It's whatever. I'm not gonna waste time trying to worry about that. Now the question is, how does South play this? You get the heart lead. You're not really going to be able to pitch anything on the hearts. You want to rough a heart, though, that's for sure. Um, but also the same, or you could also pitch it on the clubs, and I think maybe pitching it on the club might be better. Because you kind of also want to. You really. I'm trying to figure out like how the best way to play Trump is. Do you want to account for the possibility that East has Ace Doubleton, and do you feel to pick up that possibility if you rough a heart? I think. Of course, this hard lead means East is going to be kind of disappointed in what's happening. And let's see how this goes. He also needs to, the declarer needs to pick up the Jack of Diamonds. That is a must. And it's going to be hard to work out unless you get some more information about the spades, like where's the Ace, Queen, Jack, and 10. Where's the Ace, Queen, and Jack more precisely? Um, so, in a way, it might be best to play a spade right now. Duck this, maybe? I would duck this, yeah. That looks normal. Win this with the 10 of spades. Play a heart. Ooh, this is actually good. This is good. So ace is going to come out, and this actually gives away the diamond position. And now it's much more safer to play the spades. And he doesn't have to play the clubs right now, so maybe play for. I think it's fine to duck this trick too, actually. Because if you think about it, what East is now at this point showing the King of Hearts, the Jack of Hearts, not the Ace of Diamonds, nothing in diamonds. So probably has the Ace and the Queen of Spades. It is very probabilistic for East to have the full opening hand. So I'm very fine ducking this trick, and I would do the same too. It obviously does not work out over here, unfortunately, but it be like that sometimes. But at the end of the day, that's not going to cost the declare over here because the defense actually played the diamonds over here out for declare, which was a costly error. So yeah, the diamonds are good. The heart can be pitched on the club, and the heart is good. So 9 tricks are actually going to be made over here, which is going to be a good result for which is going to be a good result for Georgia Tech Gold. That 110 is going to be not the 140 is nice. And let's go on and on we go. An immediate one heart by Cyrus over here with the 14 count. Very normal. West has a very good pass over here. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Richard might choose to make an invite with this hand or make a Jacoby Tuno trumpet. I'm not sure which one he's going to lean towards. It's a lot of queens, no ace, very few aces, very few kings. It is 4 card support. I am fine with it being neither approach. I might personally lean towards an invite. I wouldn't blame him for doing a Jacoby Tuno over here. I do not know which option Richard would go for, but given that given that Cyrus is not the okay game forcing it is. And how does this go? Bad on a diamond lead. It goes diamond rough, club rough, diamond rough, spade, spade, diamond rough, club rough, diamond rough, spade, spade. That's 5 tricks for the defense over there. So this is actually not going to be the most exciting. This is not going to be the most happy uh, situation over here. 3 clubs over here shows club shortness, and let's see what happens over here after that. They might have an auction of some sorts where I think North might just bid 4 hearts over here directly because North's hand is not really good at the end of the day. Yeah, I like this 4 hearts bid a lot over here. Now, the question is whether West can find the very, very effective. I mean, no matter what West leads over here, it just goes. Uh oh, only days of clubs. Well, this is already not optimal defense. So, East should discourage this with whatever East can. I understand the intent behind reading an unsupported ace of clubs over here, which is you want to see the dummy and you know that South has the short clubs. But I think there are other situations. I think it might be fine. But it could also, okay, the diamond rough has come in. And now cash ace king of spades, I assume, before you continue. would be my approach. And now that's down one. And we'll have to see what happens over here after this. Assuming that the next trick is not a ruff, which it will not be, the cushion then therein lies. How does the defense go after that? This club will make declare a guess as to what to ruff with. Like declares 100% going to ruff this trick. The ten of hearts is going to be would have been my choice too over here, and now they're just going to claim drawing trump, and that's just going to be down one. Wow. And now on to the next hand we go. West has a very good hand over here, worthy of a one spade and then a three club rebid. And East has also a very good hand. Is this a slam alert? Is this a slam alert which we see before our eyes today? How does six spades go? How does six clubs go? Let's talk about that. Six spades. Um. Um. Huh. You need to get six spades makes. The verdict is six spades make because the queen of diamonds drops. So you could pitch two diamonds on the. You could pitch two hearts into two diamonds, or you could ruff a heart, and that is also fine. And the spades split very favorably enough for it to not be an issue. Two clubs is not my opening choice over here. You have 5, 6, 7, 7 top tricks, and you have 9, 13, 17, 19 points. It does not meet any of the requirements by my standards to open this as two clubs, so I would go with the one spade opening and then a three club rebid. But this is going to get East very excited, and they might just go to 7. 7 spades is the verdict, ladies and gentlemen. That is the best scoring contract over here. Unless 7, does 7 no wake? 3 diamonds, 7, 4 clubs, 7. Oh, wait. 7 no makes, but 7 no only makes because the queen of diamonds drops. There might be, and that's just the only reason why. So I don't think it's unfeasible that after this two club opening that they somehow reach 7. I would also be very cautious about this. A more reasonable spot they might end up in is 7 clubs. 7 clubs would also be very, very good. It might require some more meticulous play though. Um, the spades you're never worried about in 7 clubs. You need to pick up all the clubs. You need to make sure you can draw trump safely. You can ruff a heart and you can pitch this the last heart on the king of diamonds. 3-no trump you're not allowed to stop at. East is forbidden from passing 3-no trump over here. East is forbidden from passing 3-no trump over here. East has to make some sort of slam for us over here with Ace King fourth of clubs, Jack Doubleton of spades, and King Jack sixth of diamonds. Let me do one thing real quick on the stream. We do that, and we do that, and then we're back. 4 clubs. Is 4 clubs Gerber? Is 4 clubs a Gerber bid? I have no idea what 4 clubs is. It could be natural. It is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Gerber auction. We learned it as 1430. I have never heard of 1430 Gerber. Because what is the 5th key card in Gerber? You tell me, Twitch chat. What is the 5th key card? There is no way this is 1430. But 4 hearts is Zero, 4, 1, 2. This is an incorrect. If four hearts is Gerber response, that would show typically two. What? Uh, 1430. Oh, it shows 3 or 0 key cards. Are they both on the same page about this? So it's 1 or 4, then it's 3 or 0, and then it's. Well, I guess it works because you can infer what it is when you bid Gerber in this kind of sequence, but this feels a bit unwell to me. 5 clubs, is that a sign off? That is a king ask. The king of spades. 1430 ace is not Roman key card. 5 diamonds. I do not know what 5 diamonds shows over here. I'm very worried about the way this auction has gone. I went from like, wow, they're going to end up in 7 clubs because this is a monster, to what is going on over here now? Because West never got a chance to show the 4 card clubs. All you know about West's hand is that they have 5 spades and they have presumably 22 plus points. What is what is E supposed to do in this spot with the limited information unless 5 diamonds is natural? And 5 diamonds, 7 diamonds does not make. 6 diamonds. So 5 diamonds is still being bid. And where do we go from here? I'm gonna take a moment to get a water break because I need it. God dang. Which mics are working? That one and that one. All right, and we're continuing. 6-0 Trump was the final bid over here. 6-0 Trump is very easy to make over here because I assume Richard might lead a heart over here, which is gonna go well. As a defender, my preference would be a hard lead over here. So the Jack of Hearts lead is fantastic over here. That does a very good job, and Cyrus is going to encourage this for sure. I think. Well, well, it'll be more obvious, I think, in the second trick because I think they play a reverse smith on trick 2. So the 7 of Hearts might not be the most encouraging. Of course, Cyrus might want to overtake this if the Jack of Hearts typically promises the 10 of Hearts, which it should. But I think this is a safer way to go about it. And the Ace of Diamonds has been played over here. Cyrus is going to play the 2 of Diamonds, and that will be like, hey, play a heart again. So the Jack of Spades has been played. Spade to the Ace, King, Queen, 9, bam, bam, bam. Might have to pitch a diamond here. It's kind of hard because you also don't want to pitch a club at the same time. And yeah, I think this is kind of a very unfortunate spot for. May I have an undo, please? I think that might have been a genuine misclick. That's this thing, then that. Not that it's gonna matter over here because it's just gonna be King of Clubs, the Eight of Clubs, or I guess that works too. And the Queen of Diamonds drops, voila. And the Jack of Diamonds is good. 13 top tricks. 13 top tricks be given, 13 top tricks be taken. So, East has a 6-5. There's an unspoken rule in Junior Bridge, which is if you have a 6-5, you open it. You preempt it 100%. Um, so two spades I might go with three spades honestly over here. Obviously three spades is kinda pushy, but it'd be like that. Three spades with the 6-5 and the good side suit, I think is my leaning, but obviously Jack to 9-6 is very concerning for spade quality, so I think Cyrus is a monster here, so I like three hearts over here by Cyrus. Or no, actually four clubs. Yeah, four clubs is the bid. They play Leaping Michaels over here. That skipped my mind. I should remember that for next when I play too, because I play that. That's just exactly what Cyrus alerted it as. Five hearts, five clubs, game forcing valleys. Fantastic bid over here, and Richard is going to be in prime time position to play four hearts. As West, I don't think West should or could. West could opt to bid four spades as a cheap sack if four hearts looks like it's making, and I wouldn't be too opposed to that. Obviously, as West, I'm passing now. And if North bids four hearts, I might bid four spades as West. Because Ace of Hearts will probably mean no heart losers. Partner probably. I mean, there might be club losers though. That's a concern. But also, like Queen third is fine as support. And how would four spades go? It would go. Let's see. They lose a club. They lose at least one diamond, if not more. They lose two spades. It needs to go down at most three for it to be a for it to be a profitable play. I think they can each eke out seven tricks. They can at least get four spades, one heart, and two diamonds safely. So four spades would be a profitable action. Over letting them play four hearts. And now obviously the question is going to be whether Vest can find that save at these colors. This might be an important board in the overall result. Richard, I think, should just. It's actually hard because Richard has a maximum, all intents and purposes. King of Spades could be wasted, but the King of Clubs and the King of Clubs looks big. Four Diamonds is I assume it's last train, or it's a good race rather. Let's do go with that. I think Cyrus will just play four hearts, and West might consider four spades over here. I certainly would with ace, specifically because of the ace fourth of hearts and the queen third of spades and zero defense offered. I hope that West finds the four spades bit over here because it feels like it would be nice to be validated. Is the reason why. All right, West. Can West find the four spades bid? We're trying to think about it. Looks like Georgia Tech Gold have won 7 imps at the first table. Holy cow! That was 5 diamonds north, double down 5. I was not paying attention to this stuff over here, which was going on over here. Looks like the second table was 2 spades making 3 versus 3 spades, 4 hearts down 1. Sure. This though, 5 diamonds north, double down 5. What in God's green earth happened? It looks like it went 1 heart. Oh no, that's not what I'm looking at. It looks like it went. Santosh made a penalty double. Let me guess. 2 spades, 3 no trump. Gambling was the alert. 4 diamonds, 5 clubs, double. 5 diamonds, double. Oh my god. That does not look good. And it looks like 4 hearts was passed. 5 hearts now by Richard. Invitational to Slam Pit has been made now. 6 hearts has now been bid. 6 hearts, how does this play? This is very Monka-esque. On a diamond lead, it's down. Also, it's down. On any lead. Good luck not losing. Does ease double? Jesus. You know what they say. Bit too much. Get ripped. East is thinking about the double still. I don't blame them for thinking about the double. It's just 6 hearts is down. Whatever happens, 6 hearts is just comically down. And the sad part is, no matter what, even if Richard guesses that the Queen of Clubs is with West over here, or even if Cyrus guesses that the Queen of Clubs is with West over here, there's no way he's gonna pick it up. Because it's because it's 4 clubs, and because of that, like, he can only finesse it limited times, and it's not gonna work. Because it's gonna be like Jack of Clubs pass, 10 of Clubs you can cover that, and then the 9 of Clubs is now the equivalent. And let's see. Cyrus looks at this hand. He thinks, how do I declare this? The answer is pray. Pray to every god you know. Pray. You now, on the other hand, oh no. Oh, I see what he was going for. He assumed the Ace of Hearts might have been with East, and maybe the Ace of Diamonds was with West, so maybe he could sneak a diamond that way, pitch the diamond on the King of Spades, and then go bam. That might be the best shot at making it in time. Well, unfortunately, this contract looks very unlucky now. Might have to play the Queen of Diamonds and then play another diamond. And then this is. If East finds the Queen of Diamonds, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Play another diamond, and this gets very spicy. This is really spicy now. Wow. Do not play the Ace of Hearts. You do not need to cash that yet. Play a spade. Take it slow. Take it slow, West. Take it slow. Give them opportunities to mess up even more. I should probably be looking at the results. Eight of spades. I like this play a lot. It looks like six clubs versus six no trump. West. So that was two for. Oh, I should be looking at this way. Yeah. So it looks like it was two for Washington University. So they're back on the board. Now the big concern is does. Oh, not just. Well, I guess you can not really. I mean, you could play another spade, I guess. Maybe another heart. I'm not sure which one it works. Well, this is annoying for sure for declare. Now you got against the queen of clubs, but also you know where the queen. You also know what's kind of happening over here right now. You know the spade count. You know what the diamond count is. So you kind of like have the hands double dummy right now. So Cyrus should be able to tell where the queen of clubs is. Cyrus should be able to pick up. Hopefully, play the clubs for not too many losers. Or maybe there is an argument for. We'll see how this goes. So Jack of Clubs has been played first, like I expected. The problem is, what do you call it? The Nine of Clubs is still winning. Unless he actually secures that rough in time, which I think he actually does. He has the timing for it. Ace, Ten of Clubs, Club Rough, Club Rough, and then King of Spades. And then it's just down two that way. Very good by Cyrus to find this display towards the end. Bridge Boy 52. Stop flirting, you know you have an audience. I'm so sorry, what? Alright, so East now has a one spade opening over here. They will take the contract almost certainly. North and South are going to be hard pressed to find any bidding room over here. So it might go a spade. It might go 1-0 trump if they play 2 or 1. Otherwise, it might go 2 clubs if they play standard American. And accordingly, they will end up in game. Probably 3-0 trump. How does 3-0 trump play? Man, thinking is hard. So one spade. I think I like two hearts over here if one of trump is forcing or semi-forcing. It's a bit shy to bid three hearts over here because there are some losers over here. I like two hearts over here. I think West should probably bid Tino Trump over here to show the values. And then they probably end up in 3 no Trump at the end of it. Oh, I mean, three clubs is a bit too. East could probably bid three diamonds over here to tell the story. And then after that, West can make a more informed decision of whether they want to maybe play four hearts, for example, or if they want to play three no trump. Very good bidding over here by East. I agree with every bid East has made so far. West, not as much, but it's still forgivable. Three no trump is where they want to be at the end of the day. I would be surprised if this doesn't make. I'm trying to see what the correct, but I'm not able to find the right line to play double dummy. Um, because the spade split 4-0. I mean not 4-0, 4-2, and the queen of hearts is offside. The ten of hearts is the lead, so that's actually going to help pick up. That's actually going to help pick up the suit. All right, now play spade. I think I would go for a spade right now. I'm not really trying to go for. I might duck this. Yeah, sure. Yeah, this is actually really smart, I think, over here because now this allows you to pick up the 3-3 without having to burn an entry later on to get to the dummy. So you don't have to burn a diamond entry or a hard entry now to get over there. So I like this play a lot, which the declare has chosen to make. I Yes, I would win this exactly. I would now play ace of spades, king of spades, and a spade. Because I want to save that hard entry for later if I want to take the diamond hook or if I want to. Um, very very good line over here. West is encouraging. I mean North is encouraging clubs, of course. Eight of spades over here. Pitch a diamond. Sure, I'd pitch a diamond. So North cannot really afford to pitch a heart, so might have to pitch a diamond even though it feels incorrect. Which is a strange but unlucky situation to be in. Looks like 10 M's meanwhile for oh wow. It's not often that six hearts goes down too, but that's 10 M's because the other table managed to play four spades and they bought this contract for four spades doubled. So a club has been played. I like the club play over here. Probably exit a heart over here. Obviously, there's a consideration that a diamond might be correct, but I think Richard can wait to play a diamond later and try to set up the heart because the clubs are very telling right now. And he knows that West has the ace of hearts and that West probably has something in clubs. The question is who has the ace of clubs and who has the king of diamonds. That's what he needs to ask himself. So what is the West shown so far? Doubleton spade, three hearts with the ace, captured by the ace and jack. Diamonds is unsure, and clubs is also unsure. It's probabilistically, though, given the 10 of clubs being played over here, it's probably likely that West has an honor in clubs, aka the ace of clubs over here. So, I think Richard can figure out that a heart might be the best exit over here. Oh, yeah, labeling Team 1 versus Team 2 is very lazy. This is true. I need to say GT is north south every 10 minutes. Alright, here's a reminder GT is north south. So, two of diamonds, this shows the hand, and the diamond finesse doesn't work. So, there are three more tricks for Declarer now at this point. You kind of have to go for the finesse. It does not work. I'm very, very sorry, Mr. I mean, I'm very sorry, Light 19. Nine of hearts will be cashed, and then the diamond is going to be picked up by the ace. All right, board 7 we're on to now. And oh my god, 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 oh my god. Guys, I smell a slam. I smell a slam. I smell so many I smell action. I smelled all the action. I smelled so much action over here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo. This is gonna be big. And the best part is South is gonna be playing the spades, so there's no club rough. Which means I can see 6 spades making so cleanly. Oh my god. Meanwhile, is 7 hearts a good save? Is the next question I'm trying to ask myself. The answer is thinking time. Oh my god. When partner says negative double, that is big. Big news. West can probably bid 1-no Trump over here, and I want to see how excited Cyrus is right now. Cyrus is usually very calm when playing bridge. One of the calmest people, one of the calmest players I've ever had the pleasure of playing with, and against for that matter. But I have to imagine he's also getting like, he's feeling something when he sees this double, negative double that partner has made. I'm not sure what that is, but it's a great feeling, I'm sure. And oh my god, how many spades does he bid? 2 spades tells the story, but 3 spades is tempting, 4 spades is tempting, 5 spades is tempting. You could go full Richard and bid 6 spades directly, because that's. Wow, okay, he's playing the slow. He's thinking about slam, because obviously slam. You just need 3 aces, and then you're home. If there's a way to do exclusion, if there's a way to show hearts and exclusion, now West I think could just can kind of bid. I mean, like it's hard to bid 3 hearts really without knowing partner has any values, and 2 hearts for you, especially ace jack. So I think could double 2 hearts to show hearts. Like, yo, I have hearts. Like not just a regular. 3 hearts is scary. I might just double 2 hearts. 6-no Trump makes likes nicely, says Jonah. What's up, Jonah? Double is the bid. Now what does Cyrus do over here? 3 spades? Well, he's already in the game for, so 3 spades shows slam interest for sure. The sad part is 3 hearts might actually make, but obviously, like, they're not letting them play. Three spades, 4 spades. I think Cyrus will continue anyway because he needs like very little for slam over here. So I don't see. Oh yeah, 6 spades is beatable, guys. I'm trolling. Six spades is beatable because you can play a diamond to the queen and then a club ruff. But also, like, no one's finding that defense. No one in the history of mankind is finding that defense, and if they do, they're the best bridge players of all time. And I would love to meet them at that point. So, congratulations, I guess, on stopping before the double dummy part. Yeah, six spades doesn't make. I'm so late on realizing this because I didn't. Well, I don't think. Well, because I'm focusing on what the expected defense is. Well, I don't need to justify myself. I'm the commentator. Uh. So the ace of diamonds has been led, and it's just gonna be like Cyrus just stares and stares. So spades are gonna be pulled quickly, and then it's just gonna be what it is. Very unfortunate, because that could be a big swing if the other table manages to find the slam over here, which I do not think is out of the. So troll tricks. I think the bar. Everyone's problem. Most people would bid six spades over there. I'm really surprised that Cyrus did not continue. But obviously, my guess is that when Richard bid four spades, he assumed that he was showing a hand for the values in hearts and not really values in like the suits he was looking for. So that's kind of unfortunate in that sense. But this is when you could subscribe to the Richard school of thought, which would say just bid six spades after negative double. Uh, Anyways, on to the next hand. West is the, we have a Yarborough in our hands today, with 110 exactly. So Richard has a very good hand over here. So a club opening looks normal, and they're gonna want to end up in slam alert, slam alert, slam alert. Six diamonds, six no trump, six diamonds, six no trump. All look fantastic, fantastic. Slam alert part two. The Electric Boogaloo. One club. I don't think it's possible for East or West to ever really get in this auction, so I expect they might just pass throughout. Why? I mean, whatever. It's. I mean, you're non-well. I guess you can bid whatever. And South, what did they play over here? Did they play transfers over takeout doubles? If they do, then two clubs might be the bid. I don't think they do. North can bid Tuno Trump over here pretty freely because Tuno Trump would just show values like 18 points, 19 points, and would not deny a four card major, I think, by their system. So that would be my option, my choice bid by as North. And true to word, North does that. South wants to make a minor slam try. This is going to test their agreements and see how they do that. So the way I do this with my partner, for example, would be that three diamonds would be bidding three diamonds as a game force, and then bidding four diamonds, and then we'd go from there as to whether key card or whatever you want to do. Um, I'm not sure what their agreements might be over here. So now, obviously, Cyrus is trying to compute how to go about this the best way. 13 more M's for Team 2, which is Team George Tech Gold. So 3 no Trump West somehow made at the other table. That's a work of art. How did it make? I'm not going to question that. Whatever. Board 7, I think, might be a swing the other way, though. I could easily see it being a swing the other way. Let me correct myself. So Cyrus needs to find a way to scientifically find 6 diamonds, or he might just do so on his own anyway. Yeah, this is just a pair. Like, from my understanding, I don't think Richard and Cyrus play with each other outside of the outside of college events or Georgia Tech based events. So I don't blame Cyrus that he's struggling to find the appropriate bid. Like, I'm sure that Cyrus knows how to bid this hand exactly with his traditional partner, be it Daniel or Victor. And similarly, Richard knows how to bid this with Brent or Kevin Rosenberg or Sarah, or whoever he played, or whoever his regular partners are outside of the college stuff. Um, all right, and the tank still continues. Meanwhile, I want to check to see what the stream is at right now. Looks like the live stream right now is admiring board 5, where there was. Oh yeah, we're right now at the Leaping Michaels bit at the other on the other side. I don't really know what else to talk about over here. I'm curious how other partnerships might bid this. 4 diamonds is certainly forcing, but obviously West wants to be the one who's kind of in charge of the auction and trying to gather the information. If this is an unspecified partnership, I would just blast 6 diamonds. Obviously, there is a concern that 7 diamonds makes two at the same time because if the Queen of Diamonds was let's say the Queen of Diamonds was instead the Ace of Clubs and well, it's not possible for like let's say the Queen of Hearts was instead the Queen of Hearts and Queen of Diamonds are removed. Instead, give the Ace of Clubs and then just make the King of Clubs a lot, and the King of Clubs I guess should be the King of Clubs still. And all of a sudden, you're just claim on trick one kind of deal as long as diamonds break, which they do on this layout. So and they're obviously better hands, which North. I mean, like, they're obviously more adapted hands that North can have for 6, 7 diamonds making. Like if there were more diamonds, like if North had 3 card support, and you were just missing 3 cards, in which case it's a 2-1 split between the opponents, so they're probably dropping their queens and jacks anyway. Um, so I don't think the problem is just whether to bid 6 diamond. It's just how to get. It's just how to bid scientifically. It's just is 6 diamonds too little? What if six? What if 7 no Trump makes? This is a really, 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 really hard problem right now for Cyrus. Do I still have internet? I think I still have internet. Artificial, forcing 3 diamonds. They played check back as system over here. I'm curious to see how they use check back to to show the minor slam try with diamonds. West should pass. My throat hurts. Cynthia! Hey Syntheru. What's up, what's up? Dude, my throat hurts so much right now. So 3 diamonds is forced. Now how do they go from here is the question. Is 4 diamonds forcing? I do not know. So 3 diamonds. Forced maybe, not sure. Oh no, this looks like it's gonna be. West is disconnected meanwhile. This is just chaos all around. This is just chaos. Pure unadulterated chaos. Forest maybe, not sure. East should not be really tanking about this. East kind of has an automatic pass over here. This is a very, 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 very slow auction we're having on our hands right now. Georgia Tech? More like Georgia Wrecked. Five diamonds. Cyrus, you are such a wuss. Cyrus. Cyrus, buddy. Cyrus, I'm thinking about 7 diamonds and you're... Cyrus, I'm thinking about 7 diamonds. Maybe invite to 6. Oh my god. Cyrus, I'm thinking about 7 diamonds and you're stopping at 5. No. Well, I guess it makes sense in this context. You know. East, just pass. So the lead is a heart. Poopity poop poop. So here's what should happen. You should play a diamond to the ace. You should play ace to diamond. You should just pull trump. Play a heart back. Try to sneak a club to the queen. And then just go ace, king, pitch the club. Bam, you got 13 tricks. And bam, you feel bad about it. Well, I feel bad about it, at least, personally. So diamonds are going to be pulled right now. And then after that, I would play a heart to the ace. And then I would play a club to the queen. Or maybe Club to the King is better, actually. I mean, Club to the King is better because if you play from like the. Because if you play from the dummy and you're playing towards the queen and you see the king on the dummy, the defender's going to be like, big think. And they're just going to be like, yeah, I don't know about this. I I think this went about the wrong way, but maybe East plays second hand low over here. I expect East to cover this. I might personally go with the club to the king over here, and East should win this. It's now or never. East in the tank, 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 tank. Alright, 12 tricks to claim. So 12 tricks have been claimed. Let's look at the other table before, Wait. No! No. Join table. Join tablet. Join tablet. Join tablet. Join tablet. So the other table was in 4 diamonds. Okay, so it looks like it's gone 1 club, 1 diamond, 2 trump, 4 diamonds. If 4 diamonds is forcing, minor would. Beautiful. They're reaching 6 diamonds, lads. They're reaching 6 diamonds. They're reaching 6 diamonds. Alright, so let's take a look at this and see how this goes. So it's minor wood. Assuming that they both are on the same page, then I assume that North should show 2 key cards with the queen. What is 4 no trump over here? Like if 4 diamonds is the ace is the key card asking, but I'm assuming they still play 1430 or 301 or 314. So that means there is one bid, which do they just are 4 hearts and 4 clubs? 4 no trump might be 2 key cards without the queen. You kind of still bid 6 diamonds anyway, I think. I hope that they're not in the pit. They're not thinking that 4 no trump is now the key card ask for diamonds. 2 aces, no queen of trump. You see the stick which my mouse is hovering over? What is this? Rohan, come on, buddy. Come on, Rohan. Okay, fine. So, undos are allowed in this match. I assume that Rohan should be fully permitted to make an undo if he realized the error of his bid. I don't think this has fallen upon Rohan yet, which means they might not be on the same page of what this trump suit is. Well, now they are on the same page of what the trump suit is. Unless Rohan, who's North, decides to bid 7 clubs now, which might be a bit far fetched. Alright, so 6 diamonds, and... Okay, so I see why I met Mr. Eric Andre. What is this? So now North is thinking. Why is North in the tank? I have no idea. 6 diamonds should be a sign-off. North already showed that he's in the 18 to 19 point range. He's shown his key cards. South has made a decision. This is where you trust your partner. You make the pass, and you decide, and you let your partner do the work. So North should just graciously let this pass. Come on, Rohan. The Queen of Diamonds is not going to be the difference between 6 and 7. Come on, don't let's not do. Let's not think that. I think that might be the concern which he has right now. Maybe the Queen of Diamonds might be the difference between 6 and 7, and maybe I should raise to 7. And I'm thinking to myself, nah. I think that 6 diamonds is still playable at the end of the day. Oh wow, the other table actually did not bid. So they bid 5 spades. 6 no trump. 6 no trump needs to pass. 7 diamonds does not make. The ace of clubs is... Shangning is going to cash at ace of clubs as soon as the club is played. There is no way to avoid the club loser over here. Six no trump should buy the contract over here. Let's see what happens. Uh, what's the lineup same for both segments? No, it wasn't. Georgia Tech. For Georgia Tech, Richard, Cyrus, Constant. So Jack of Diamonds has been the lead over here, and this is just gonna make now because of the lead, especially. So it's just hit that claim button. Maybe you could try snaking a club, and there are some plays you could try for 13 tricks. 12 tricks is pretty much guaranteed as long as Declare does not do anything way too error, like way too much of an error. Um, so now let's see what happens over here. For what happened on board one to the other table. So diamonds are going to be played over here. I assume that I'm not sure what route Declare is going to go for over here. There there's an argument definitely for trying to sneak a club at some point. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure who's doing the sneaking of the club. It depends on who you play for the ace of clubs, right? So if East has the ace of clubs, maybe you get to the dummy and then you play a club towards the queen, and if that holds, then you just have a claim for 12. Similarly, if you think West has the ace of clubs, then you need to play a club towards the king, but that might seem a bit more telegraphed. So I mean that might come across a bit more obvious. So maybe um Oh, I think it's just gonna I think that they're just gonna play for 12 tricks. They have 12 top tricks. Just take 12 top tricks. Oh man. All right. Cyrus has not messaged me, by the way, about whether they want to. and the diamond is going to play again over here, and then I assume that this is going to be a question of whether Santosh is holding on to 3 spades and the ace of clubs, and I think the answer is... Wait, he's squeezed over here, right? Not anymore. He can pitch the ace of clubs later. If he knows the shape. I mean, it depends on who he has. Triple squeeze for 14 tricks, says Shangling in the table chat. Yo, I need GT Bridge Club commentating my matches. I can do that. 2 or 1, everyone. So now the question is... Play 2 hearts first. Play 2 hearts. Yes. And now... Pitch a spade, and now we're going to make Shangning guess. Oh man, should have played the... Oh, no, wait, actually it's fine. Queen of Hearts. Shangning figured it out, ladies and gentlemen. He solved the case. And 12 tricks, 11 imps for Team Washington University. So that's 17 imps, which means the final score is 60 to 28, I think. Let me message 60-28. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is 60-28 in favor of Georgia Tech Gold, which means Georgia Tech now wins this match by 32. Congratulations to Georgia Tech Gold for a fantastic win, which means that'll put them in... How many imps is that? How many imps is that? 32, 32, 32, 32. Victory. I mean, how many victory points is that? 32. That is 17.03 to 2.97. So 17.03 to 2.97, which would result in... let's look at the group again. So that means that Georgia Tech Gold is now, after 20, they got 20 victory points in their first game against the University of Minnesota Finesse, and they just got 17-ish, so that means they're at about 37 after 2 rounds. Washington University, after blitzing University of Minnesota Finesse, is now in a tough spot with having won 3.74 versus the University of Chicago and 3 VPs versus Georgia Tech Gold. So that'll put them at about 26.7, and these guys are at 37 after 2 rounds. So it looks, and obviously Tufts is a whole other story over here. They've not played any games so far. I hear that usually the best teams in the groups, cough cough, Georgia Tech White. The best teams usually they wait for they wait for all the lesser teams to do all the squabbling, fighting for second place and that kind of stuff, and then they come in and take all the goods and win the entire goddamn event. So that looks like what Tufts University is trying to steal the strategy of other expert teams in the field. So maybe Tufts University might bring some fireworks to the table and decide to spoil the day for University of Chicago or Georgia Tech Gold. Whether that ends up happening, though, that's a different story. And in terms of next matches that will be streamed, as of now, officially, the next game match which will be streamed is on Thursday at 9 p.m. Not 9 p.m. At 7 p.m. At 7 or 7:15 p.m. One of the two. Around 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll update it in the stream title later on accordingly. On Thursday, Georgia Tech White, which is featuring yours truly, will be playing against the team for the tournament favorites, Harvard, and this is going to be a very exciting match. I think they're probably the favorites going into this. Harvard is in red hot form, and Georgia Tech White has got Borg talk, so it's going to be a very very close affair. we're gonna have to wait and see how that match goes, and also it's gonna be a very interesting twist because I'm gonna be streaming my point of view. So it's not gonna be me looking at all four tables and just roasting everyone I see. It's just gonna be me commentating on my own board, commentating on my actions, thinking about what I think. Maybe roasting my partner every now and then. I'll try to be nice, because it'd be like that. Roasting my opponents. I mean, not really roasting my opponents. Trying. It'll be more. It'll be a different type of stream, and I'm curious to see how that goes. Um, Maybe some teams might contact me before then. So anyway, we're gonna have anyway. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone, and I will catch you guys later. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna mute my mic. Holy cow, my throat.